I'm here with Frederik Marcil. Welcome. He's the founder and CEO of Cube Innovation. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me here.
So, Fred, tell us a little bit more about your background, like your role as a CEO and how everything started. That's really interesting.
Well, for sure. We're gonna go back about 6 years ago now, when I was actually a mechanical engineer working in the aerospace industry for Rolls-Royce. We were building airplane engines, and I've been always looking and dreaming of running my own company. And so I was looking for an idea, and luckily I've managed to get in touch with a dentist back in Canada who actually gave me the idea of the company. So I was very fortunate and decided to invent the solution. And here we are 7 years after, exhibiting at the IDS in 2023.
Wow, that sounds awesome. With one very good idea, 7 years later. And yeah, maybe you can tell me a little bit how the market is working right now. How is it going so far for Cube Innovation in terms of the dental market?
Absolutely. So we're very excited to be growing. We're having the best year ever. We're also very excited to be here specifically because we are launching our European expansion here. So we just received finally the regulatory approval for our medical device to start selling it legally across Europe and in Asia as well. Last year we entered the US market, which was really great. So we're very excited to get the word out and have every dentist in the world measure bite force with our product.
Wow, getting global a little bit. I heard about, yeah, you got the legal right to sell your products in Europe now. I'm very interested in that. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more.
Absolutely. So as a medical device, we're measuring bite force. So it's not a diagnostic, but it's still considered to be a medical device. And because of that, in each and every single country in the world, there's different regulation to control the sale of medical devices. Basically, every country, they want to make sure that your device is safe for use for patients and the public. And so to do that, we need to demonstrate with different tests that we are good to go, we're safe, and we've tested pretty much everything we could to make sure that it's not going to explode, it's not going to kill anyone, and everything's going to be good.
And I think the Europeans are a little bit difficult to get in, right? Or
it's funny because we're from Montreal, Canada, and actually the worst was Canada, where we're from. It was really, to be honest, awful. It took us almost a year initially to get in there.
wow.
It was a kind of a nightmare, but because of that, it saved us a little bit of time for the US with the FDA, and again for the European market with the CE mark. So it's still a lot of work, but hey, we're here, we're happy to be here.
Yeah, you made it to that point. That's very, very interesting. Very good. And maybe let's talk about your products. Like, what products or technologies are you featuring at IDS?
So we're very proud to be the first and only bite force measuring device in the world, actually. I like to think that we're maybe the only one crazy enough to create such a product because it's really new. And so new, in fact, that there's a lot of education we have to do to get the word out, because many dentists are very interested, but have never been taught or have never worked with the bite force in their practice. So some of them are not quite sure how to integrate it. So that's why we're here, to kind of guide them and give them scientific evidence to recommend a better treatment outcome by using bite force.
Thank you so much for your time, for your explanation. Thanks for coming to Edra Publishing booth, and I wish you all the best for the next days on IDS.
Thank you so much, and I want to thank Edra for giving me the opportunity of giving this interview. It's greatly appreciated, and we're ready for business in Europe, so come and see our booth, and we're going to measure your bite force.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.